FM. 100%.
Hello. What's up? What's up, everybody? Hello, IDEC. Welcome back, everybody. Squeggies and what are
simpletons?
Is there people called simpletons?
Okay, I mean, why not?
I mean, that's true. Yes, Josh is in the house. Actually, what's up? We can't squeggy right now, but it's what it is. No, we can't. And Tina was like, "Do I have to do that? Do I have to do that?"
But like, what is it even?
The squeggy. Okay, do we want to show Tina the squeggy? I don't know. The thing is, we can't do the squeggy because we're co-streaming right now to YouTube and Twitch. And so if we do the squeggy on YouTube, I'm pretty sure it's going to be taken down because of like copyright. Sometimes, okay, well. So we can't do it. But this is squegging. This is squegging. Squig. That's what we do on Twitch.
You look like you're flapping, like just a bird flapping. You're wearing feathers.
Brah, brah, brah. Yeah, Josh knows what's up. Brah, brah, brah. Squigs. Brah, brah.
Okay, let's not embarrass, my subscribers.
We're gonna have to rethink this partnership. Anyway, yes, hello, everybody that are coming in. Hype all the way. I guess we should do an intro. You should intro yourself to everybody that's here. This is also like brand new. I never do like talking, just chatting. It's very intimidating. I don't know.
Well, I've only gone live twice, so this is also new. My name is Tina. I am the creator of Simply Tea. For all you Twitch fans, I've never been on Twitch, by the way. Crystal keeps getting me to go on Twitch, but
yeah,
I don't know.
She's never even like, she's probably not even following me at this point, which is tragic.
Girl, you subscribed to me like a day ago. Some friendship.
Yeah, this is a great friend. Yeah, like a podcast, exactly. Who's Crystal? Who do you mean Salty? We don't know Crystal. No, Crystal. Who's Crystal? We don't know her. But yeah. Well, I'm not obviously. I'm Salty Twitcheroo. We are on Twitch and we're on YouTube. I do gaming. I don't really know. It's just fucking dysfunction everywhere. But anyway, yeah, we do gaming, we do variety games, we do this now every Saturday, and we're gonna talk about stuff. I mean, that's what it is. How are you, everybody? Okay, how are you? And as we talk through this, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be hard to address. Oh my god, we're getting rated right now. Thank
What
you
does that
so
mean?
much. Okay, so you can raid. Oh my, okay, so the alerts don't work right now because we're not on OBS, but like, okay, this is what we do when we get raided. I literally forgot that we can get raided. We're on stage 10, so like I don't have any of the layers, but like, okay, the raid means like we're getting someone's punching the door open and coming into our raid. So when we raid people, we go like so it's Karen Gucci that raided. Welcome Karen Gucci. Thank you so much. Somebody shout out Karen Gucci. This is a dance we do. Are you ready for the dance?
I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, the dance. Okay. We might have to just put on the song, you guys. Like I'm not like we might have to do the song. Okay, we're gonna do a song like real fast. You're gonna do the squig with me. Tina, are you gonna do the squig with me?
This was not what I signed up for.
Okay, we're gonna do it. Okay, we have to do it through like YouTube right now. I have to just like put it up. Okay, I showed you the
Oh
do
my
dunga. Okay,
god.
here we go. Here we
Okay,
go.
no one wants to see me dance right now. Like people are just gonna start unsubscribing, like
No,
guaranteed.
they're not. It's literally here. Here we go. Here we go. Karaguchi. Okay, here we go. Hey, let's go. This is how we hype. This is how we hype. This is how we do it on Twitch. Let's show YouTube. Let's show YouTube. Okay, let's go. Karen, Gucci, Greg, hey. This is what we do.
What's happening?
This is what is happening. Let's go, Danny. If you look in chat right now, in our chat, it's like fucking. Hey. Okay. Go, Karen Gucci. Thank you for the motherfucking rain. Hey, Dr. Salt in the
Oh
house.
my
Let's
god,
go.
what is happening?
Hey. Karen Gucci. Karen Gucci. Hey, we celebrate. See, look at this. You can't just. Yeah. Just put it on right here, right? Yes, brat. Hey, Karen Gucci. Okay, we gotta keep it short. You know what I'm saying? Because we don't want to get demonetized on Tina's channel. So,
Yeah.
but anyway,
I don't know
that's what we do. Shout out to Karen Gucci. Thank you so much for the raid, and we're back to doing this. We're back. I think.
Okay, well,
I think. Yeah, I think we.
that was a great intro.
Thank you. Yeah, that's it. That's the intro. Yes. Thank you. Anyways, moving on to the actual thing why we're here.
Yes. Creator tips.
So Tina has been a creator for like 5,006,000 years. And and I've been we're Asian, so like we don't raisin. So Asian don't raisin. We're about 5,000 years old, but we do look like we're like 10.
Also the mindset of like a 4-year-old.
Yeah, same. So yeah, we were going to talk about creator tips because there's a lot. Actually, there was like a little thing for this. People wanted to know like how we edit our photos, like what are our favorite apps, and we have like what are some mega tips to build a community, like things like that. So we're going to talk about it. We're going to have Q&A, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be lit, and that's what we're going to do. A little podcasty, which is very different from like what I've done in the past.
Okay, well, but what I want to know is like how you got started. Like when did you get started on Twitch and why? Like what was that story?
I don't know if you want to hear that story, to be honest.
I don't want to hear like the basic. Don't take me back to where you were born. Like just give me like a 2-minute like elevator pitch, you know?
Not the okay. The origin story of Twitch, of how I got started. Actually, I got started because of my ex, and he wanted to spend more time together. And so it was like, okay, this is a great time. It's a great way to like spend time together. And so we started, and I ended up just like playing Animal Crossing. But throughout, actually, this is actually a pretty deep story. Pabs knows. Yeah, we don't want to go there. Pabs knows. But how we I just kept streaming like about 9 months ago, 10 months ago. The reason I kept streaming is because like through Twitch and the community, I was able to like help with my mental health because I was going through a divorce. And the community really helped me go through like my life crisis, and which is why I just like continue to stream, because it made me feel better to feel like I belong somewhere. And so that's why I just kept streaming. Really had no, I like did not even think that I was going to grow on it or anything. It was literally just like me, Paps, and Chips, these other folks in the community just like hanging out. And then it just grew to Salty Twitcheroo.
Damn.
Yeah, man. Deep.
Okay.
You? How
You?
HBU?
Okay, well, outside of this, I do want to hear the actual, long-winded origin story, all the way back to your ancestry. But how I got started wasn't as deep. Like, um, I remember growing up, like I was always into fashion. Like my mom was like hella into fashion, and she still is. So a lot of like my fashion styles that kind of inspired by her. But I've always wanted to start a blog. Always wanted to kind of get myself out there. So Simply Tea was kind of started as like a creative outlet. Um,
That
yeah, I don't
makes
even
sense.
know when that was. As you mentioned, like 5,000 years ago. So here I am now.
How long have
And
you been a creator?
20, when did I start? Like 2019, 2018, I think,
Damn. It's
somewhere around
2021.
there. But yeah, I was really consistent. Like I was posting on YouTube like 3 times a week. I like
Damn.
posted a blog post 3 times a week, and then yeah, it's hard. Like when you have a full-time job, like it's hard to manage both. So I find that right now, like I create content mainly on the weekends.
How do you do both though? Like I think that's something I actually want to know this. And also for everyone out there who is trying to like especially like do Twitch or do like YouTube, because I know a lot of people want to do like Twitch and then put their VODs, like edit it down and then put it on YouTube, but it takes a long time. Like how do you like juggle that even
I don't
before
even
we
think I'm
get to
doing
tips?
I don't even think I'm doing good time juggling it because I filmed some YouTube video like a month ago and I'm still editing it. But that's like a side story.
Side story.
So I find that like you just have to prioritize. So obviously we all have like a gazillion things to do. And especially you and me, Crystal. Well, I guess your viewers know you as Salty. Our jobs are pretty demanding. So I find that like weekends are like the sweet spot. Like I film all my TikToks in one day. So my bed will be a complete mess after because all my TikToks are outfits. But yeah, I'll film like 5 or 6 TikToks in a day and I'll just schedule it throughout the week. That way I have like peace of mind that I've filmed everything that I need to and I don't have to worry about it during the week. And then during the week, all I have to worry about is working at my day job, really.
That's
Um,
crazy. I don't think I can. I'm gonna try your method actually. Try to see if I can bank like a bunch on the weekend, but I think the most I've ever banked for TikTok or Reels or whatever is like maybe 3. I don't even know how you do like that many, cuz you do one like every day.
Well, I find that like throughout the week, like where do you find your inspiration normally?
That's
For when you
actually
post?
that's a good question. You. I don't know. I'm like, oh, Tina did this, so I should do this too. I normally like I've been really thinking about this and actually struggling with this a lot. Like I don't know what my Hey Salty page is anymore. Like I really I've lost like a lot of, I don't know, it's just so different. Like I've lost my niche, I guess, because like initially I was doing like makeup, and then I was doing, so makeup goes with skincare, and then I was doing like, I started out with fashion. So now I don't want to do both. Like I don't want to do neither. Like I care about skincare and gaming and then like funny shit with my boo. Um and I feel like I that's what I wanted to be, but like I literally don't know. Like there's nobody out there. When I look at, especially, this is a good actually thing to touch on. But like I've been really thinking about why, like, a lot of like lesbian couples, there's a lot of femme girls, and then there's a
Hmm.
lot of like femme, or like they're like one is masculine and one is femme, but it's like really dependent on like, I don't know. I feel like it's very like misogynistic that the folks, they have great content, but like the folks that raise to the top as like lesbian content are those folks because of like, for example, the porn industry. The reason that
Yeah.
like the femme girls are like so popular is because like that's like what men want to see when they think of
Hmm.
lesbians, you know?
Hmm.
I don't know. This
No, I'm the same with you in the sense that like I started with purely fashion and then I moved into makeup and then I did a little bit of travel and a little bit of lifestyle and now like it's like a mix of everything. Like I post whatever I want whenever I want, but I think there's pressure when you're a creator to post consistently, to post what your audience likes, to get the likes and the comments, and when you're striving for that, you're not really striving for anything. So
yeah.
I'm still trying to figure out where my niche is because it's grown so much over the past like 3 years, and I'm sure you've seen the same thing. Um,
I don't
and
know. Yeah, I think like definitely like it's very interesting to see like that up and down. Like there were times when I was like going up really fast. I think mainly because like I was posting more like, let's be honest, like fucking thirst traps, right? Like I was posting my booty and like all the boys came to the motherfucking yard. But like now it's like a lot of like lesbian couple content shit, and I don't know, I think that's like completely different. And then I was doing a lot of makeup, which is like very vain, and I think that's very different than like what I'm posting now. So
well, I love your content now, so who gives a shit who doesn't like it? Just like if you're loving it, who cares?
that's true. One of my close friends now on Twitch, and who who typed just now, "You was being a hoe."
I'm like,
Tabs.
I want to know that, Crystal. Like,
I was being a hoe. Yeah, I agree. Cheers to, you know what? Do you? You want to be a hoe? Be a hoe.
be
Do
a hoe.
you? Yeah, be
Yeah,
a hoe. So let's talk about like creator tips. I guess that's why we're here. We got some questions too, so we'll address them like in a little bit. Buena noite, Sadwall, and yeah, let's talk about it. So, what are your favorite apps? I know you have like a whole career around Snapseed. Like you
yeah.
are the Snapseed queen. So tell.
I am the Snapseed queen. Um, okay, well, obviously, I love Snapseed, but just because it's free, there's no ads. Like I hate apps that have ads. There's no like paid features. Like everything you get is within the app, and you can do so much. Like it's literally like Photoshop meets Facetune meets like Visco in one app. So you can do so much with it. Like if you're curious, just like watch my other tutorials. But what's my other favorite app? Oh, you hate this app, I know, but InShot. Like it's just so easy for video editing.
No, no,
No, they
why?
make it so easy. And like if you ever needed to just trim or like speed up certain elements of your video, like InShot's the way to go. Um, I know we both use this app too, Snow. Snow is awesome. It's like
Yeah,
a Chinese app, I think.
I think it's Chinese.
Um, but
It
they
does have
have,
a body augmentation
yeah,
thing. So
don't use that one.
yeah, don't like get into all of that, but sometimes like I'm not gonna lie, I do use when like they have this one thing where like it makes your eyes like snatch. By the way, I felt really weird when it first came out and people were going like this and they were like trying to
Yes,
make
and
their
they
eyes
called it
like yeah, the snatch.
the
And
fox,
before, yeah, and
the fox
before,
part.
bitch, like people did that to Asian people to like call them names, and I was like, okay, I feel weird about this trend. I don't know.
Actually, there's actually a cosmetic like surgery doctor that specializes they literally call it like the fox look, and like so many
No,
women come out with
no.
like their whole this whole area would be stretched and their eyebrows would just be completely stretched. It's like so insane.
Nope. I don't like it. I'm gonna keep calling out for this. If you are in chat either on YouTube or on Twitch, make sure to put all your questions. We'll be addressing them soon. I hate that shit. That's bullshit. I don't know. I just think also this was like when one of those filters came out. I don't. This suddenly turned into a social justice talk, but welcome to our tech talk. There was one filter that used to happen that was like it made you darker, but like kind of like blackface darker, and like a lot of white girls were using it, and like I don't know about that one. That was not one of my faves. I'm gonna say
I did have
clearly.
a phase where I would like make my skin more tan because I just wasn't about like, looking pale, especially in the winter when you have like no sun in Canada.
Oh, she's in
But yeah,
Canada, by the way.
oh yeah, I am in Canada. Actually, no, we've never actually met in real life, which is
That's yeah.
shocking.
I don't know how we became close, but we became close, and we have never met in real life. But to be honest, one of my closest friends, like all the close friends I have right now, I've never actually met. Like I've never met Pabs, I've never met Chips, like all the folks on like Twitch, like I've not met. Insane.
Damn, all
It's
our best
crazy.
friends are just
One
distant.
country away. Hella far away. Okay, what my favorite apps? My favorite app is Snow. I have been recently really loving. The Premiere Rush. Premiere Rush on your phone. Yeah, so Premiere is like obviously Premiere. It's from Adobe, but Premiere Rush, which is like on your phone, is super easy to edit, and because it's like from an app that like creates like I don't know Adobe. It's like from Adobe. Like it's really put a lot of things into perspective. Like where you can like move around your like video and like zoom in and zoom out, like all that stuff. Um, yeah, somebody said Premiere if you're in a rush. LMAO. Yes, yes. Basically, it's a good name. I love Premiere Rush, and then like my last one is Unfold. Actually,
Ooh, yes, that's a
do
good
you?
one. I like
Yeah,
that one.
although you have to pay. Do you pay for yours?
No,
Oh,
I
I
only
paid for
use
mine.
the free layouts, but I mean they suffice, but they're great for stories.
Yeah,
Like
like
instead of
I
posting
like
10
look at this one.
pictures out, yeah, like I
Yeah,
love it. Sick.
I definitely pay for it because I want the exclusives. Exclusive. I want the exclusive. So I definitely pay. I know Josh asked, what are each of your top three platforms? Okay, yeah, that's what we're answering now. But yes, now I just want to call you IDEC. I saw another question up here somewhere, but I cannot find it
Let's
now.
adjust the questions.
Yeah, I can't find it. I can't find it. I'm also on your YouTube channel, so
So am I. I have it on my phone, so
nice. What else? Okay, if you were to, I know like we're going into apps and stuff, and there's like obviously 5 million apps. One app I do really like is mixed captions. Um, I don't know if you, it's this is a app that I
paid?
mentioned, yeah, that I paid for. It's like
Okay.
$5.
Free apps only.
No, literally, it's really good. Mixed captions. Like, it's okay. So, like, basically, all you have to do is like you upload your video, and then it is $5. But then everybody needs captions, but it's actually pretty accurate. Like the SRTs, like you do for like these, for companies for YouTube and stuff.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, like you can literally like just upload a video, it auto detects it, and then it just downloads it. There is a free version, but the free version has their logo on it.
Watermark.
Yeah.
A similar app that's free is Threads. I love Threads because like a lot of people don't turn on their volume when they're watching stories on Instagram, and this one just auto adds captions when you're talking, for free.
Wait, Pabs just said that. What is Threads? Do I have that?
So Threads is like when you're doing a video of you talking,
Oh,
it
I
like
do
auto
have that.
captions it for you, and it makes it super pretty, I guess.
I do have
Well,
that actually. Isn't this by Instagram? The Threads one?
I don't. know if it's by Instagram or if like Instagram bought it eventually, but
Oh,
it
okay.
does sync like directly to Instagram.
Damn. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Um, Hi APS. Okay. So what is my next one? I have it all grouped. Like I have a heart with all grouped ones. Lightroom
Oh,
obviously is one of them because I
yeah.
use Lightroom a lot. Do you ever edit on your computer?
No, I do everything on my phone.
Damn. Is that like the general consensus that everybody does everything on their phone?
I mean, if you got time, bitch, then
I mean, I do everything on my computer. Like I feel like it's like you can control so much more. Because even in Premiere, you can control like so much more stuff.
okay, do you watch porn on your computer or on your phone?
Actually, I have not watched porn since I met Elisa.
Really?
Yeah,
Good
true
job, Elisa.
story. Elisa said good job. Yeah, I've not watched porn. Okay, just kidding. I watched it one time because she wasn't home.
We could go into a whole porn segment. I could talk for hours about favorite porn
we
sites, but let's
could. We
let's keep this
could.
PG.
Yeah, we can keep this PG because we don't want to be taken down on YouTube mainly.
Yes, I am monetizing this.
Um, DaVinci Resolve for video. Have you used it? Non-existent just mentioned it. I think that I've never used it. DaVinci Resolve.
I haven't heard of it. What does it do?
It's a video editing situation. I've never used it actually, but that's a good one. But Snow is a must.
Snow is a must.
Snow is a must. I would say if you want to edit photos, like if you want to edit like super duper, like you want to learn all the curves and all that stuff, like Snapseed obviously has that feature. Not not what is that one other one that I mentioned? What is it called? I mentioned it earlier. I was like, do you use this?
Um, Premiere
Shit.
Rush.
No!
Visco.
Visco. Yeah, Visco. It's another one.
Basic. Basic.
Yeah, but Visco is basic. Yeah. They have their own community now, and they were giving out for photographers funds for like, it was like a $10,000 like grant.
That's crazy.
So, what
Um,
when you know.
yeah, honestly, if like I could only download one app and like use that app for the rest of my life, like that would be Snow. Because like not only is it good for photos, like you could edit a photo within seconds with all their filters.
That's
You can
true.
also edit video, and they have a bunch of filters for video too. You can make it like vintage, you can add it glitched, you can make it 90s feel. Like it makes it so easy.
You can put stickers on it. Like it's like all kinds of
Yeah.
stuff. I wish I can show you guys like exactly what Snow does. Like I can screen record, but then I can't like I don't know how to screen share my phone. So,
It's okay. I'll just link it. I'll just link my Snow tutorial later.
Yeah. That's right. Snow tutorial on Simply T. Here, I will give you guys the link to her YouTube channel right now. Right now.
Right? Yeah.
Right now.
Wait, do we have a question from Josh on our top three platforms?
Yeah, that was the question. Like, what are your top 3 platforms?
Like in terms of what we're on, or just in general?
I think actually clarify, Josh. What do you mean? Terrence is here. Hi, Terrence. I see.
Terrence!
Terrence. Shaq is here. Shaq, do you like the graphics? Yes or no?
Wait, they're on your Twitch, but not my YouTube. What is this?
No, they're on your YouTube
How come I don't see?
because you're lame. I'm literally going back and forth
Oh, I
between
do
your
see. I do see. Oh my God, there's so
shocking.
many chats. Holy.
What? Where were you looking this whole time?
Oh, I was on the page. It just didn't refresh, I
Oh,
guess.
do you find it easier to focus on the niche areas or when you broaden out? Says Linda.
Oh, that's my sister. Hi, Linda.
Oh, your sister?
This is the, astronaut to be space med genius. Hello,
Yes.
Linda.
Linda, we need to have Linda on this podcast to show her all the things.
Do you find it easier to focus on the niche areas or when you broaden out? That's a great question, Linda.
Well, she's an astronaut, so she's gonna ask good
Um,
questions.
I find that if your sole goal is to grow, then I think sticking with a specific niche is super important. But um, if you just want to try anything and everything and just want to figure out what is your niche, then start broad. Like you could start broad and then figure out your niche later on. Um, but yeah, I feel like having a niche is always better, so you can hone in on your audience. You can create that community too, which we'll talk about later.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what my content is right now. So like I
Yeah.
mean, I when I grew the most is when I was doing beauty, to be
Mm,
honest. And I don't know if it's because I was spending more time or because like I really do like makeup, so like maybe like doing it, like the tutorials and stuff, but like when I was growing the most on Instagram was during beauty, but I feel like I have changed kind of my trajectory. So right now I do want to focus more on like content with Elisa and also gaming. So
yeah.
like kind of things like you know how people say like the base content you start from somewhere. Like my base content is I want it to be from Twitch, not from and my blog. I don't want it to be from like Instagram and then to other places. And so if your base content is from YouTube or Instagram or sorry, what the hell am I saying? Twitch, then you want to like make sure all your other platforms reflect that because you want to have
Yeah.
like sort of but I am against like branding yourself because I think as an individual you grow as a person and brands while they grow, they like kind of stay like the same brand, right? Like for example, Louis Vuitton is Louis Vuitton throughout time. But I think a person, while they have their brand, I think it's mostly like you have to be like you have to humanize yourself. Like you're not a brand, you're not a company, you're a human.
Yeah.
So as you grow older, as you grow differently, you're going to also grow with your audience. And I think that is like a I don't know better way to build growth and community.
Yeah, no, I agree with you. Like so many of my OG inspo people that I follow on Instagram, like they've become moms, so they've kind of grown their content from being fashion queens to like basically being mompreneurs. But like it's interesting growing with them too because it's you almost feel that connection with them because it makes them human
Yeah.
versus some face that you see online. What was I gonna say? I was gonna say that I almost feel like I did myself a disservice when I branched out into other platforms. So this kind of addresses Josh's question. I post to Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. But like, for example, on Instagram, I focus mainly on fashion, and then on YouTube, I do Snapseed tutorials, and then on TikTok, I just do whatever. So there's really no consistent branding there, and I feel like um, that not only confuses your audience, but if you're trying to branch your YouTube audience and convert it over to Instagram or like convert Instagram over to TikTok, keeping everything consistent with like something that you're about, something that it's within your niche is probably the better approach. I'm saying that even though I don't do it, but
It is hard to do because you have so much stuff that you want to do and that like you could
yeah,
do, but it's like, oh, like this is not within my niche. So like you then don't do it. So like as of I will let you guys know, we're gonna continue doing this. Actually, we made an Instagram, you guys. So if you're not following already, go follow. It's called Simply Salty with three Y's on
extra salt.
Instagram. Yes.
Mhm.
So go and follow and do all the things. It's actually, if you're already following, if you were already following the Salty Penthouse, then you don't have to redo it because we just changed the name. So, but yeah, we can yeah, I think for me I'm gonna commit to what I was saying is I'll commit to being in a niche for like the next month or two as we're doing this and show you if that actually has growth or if that doesn't work. And we'll go from there. Especially because well, Tina, your specialty is in marketing, right? That's your job.
For my job, yeah.
So okay, so let's talk about like mega tips to like build a community.
Um, I think the number one thing, which is probably what everyone says, is just to literally be authentic and be yourself. Like, don't try to be someone else or don't try to copy someone else just because you look up to them. Because at the end of the day, I mean, when you go to sleep, you're sleeping with yourself. That was a really bad analogy, but
When you go to sleep, you're gonna go sleep with yourself. This is number one tip from Simply Tea. When you go to sleep, you're gonna go sleep with yourself. Yeah. I think definitely one mega tip, I guess. I've done this recently, but I don't know if this is a mega tip, but I think like there has to be a balance between trending and then evergreen content. So like you have to have you have to definitely like understand like if you're gonna, yes, of course you should do things that are like trending because like, I guess algorithm or whatever. But you also want to create your own and mix them in and show value. So like making content that has value rather than making content that's like uh trash. Making just making like just like trending content over and over and over and over and over again just to catch the algorithm. I think it's like a super
yeah.
not very authentic way to like have a community. One other thing I've also saw recently, actually, I can't take credit for this, but is to not talk at people and talk with people. Because I think on like now we have this thing called social currency. I think most times we talk at people rather than talking with people. And I think like that's something we can keep in mind when we're like doing these things.
So what's a good example then of talking with someone versus at someone if when we're live like this?
Well, definitely talking to your audience. That we're not doing. We're not doing that because, well, yeah. But I think definitely talking to your audience, um, rather than being like, "Hey, we want to hear from you," and like taking comments and engaging, rather than like saying like your own, like what you want to say. So it's like
Yeah.
if the conversation is going like right, but then you're trying to go left, like don't force it, like go there. If it's uncomfortable, who cares? Like go there. Obviously there are boundaries, I think, as a creator, like where things maybe you won't talk about at all.
Hmm.
And that's okay. I think it's okay to have boundaries, but I also think, like you gotta be able to like swerve with the crowd. Like you can't just be
Yeah.
like, oh, I want to talk about this. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. Like don't be like, I guess don't be stubborn
But
with your shit.
I'm so stubborn.
You're not stubborn.
I'm pretty stubborn.
Somebody asked
Just
where
ask
Mickey is.
Mickey, are you alive?
Mickey.
For those
Mickey.
that don't know, Mickey is my how would you describe Mickey, Crystal?
Mickey is uh technically a stuffed Mickey
Careful, careful.
animal. Mickey stuffed animal. Technically, but it is alive. He is alive. He's learning his ABCs. Also, he's like only like 1.5 years old, so he can't really talk.
I actually taught him his ABCs 2 days ago. I told him that he couldn't watch TV until he recited the full alphabet, and he couldn't. So
So he still can't. You need to show Mickey at this point. Like you can't just like not have Mickey. Like at this point, you have to show Mickey. Somebody asked for Mickey. Now you got to show Mickey.
okay, well, Yuhan, if you're watching this, can you bring up Mickey?
What if
Um,
Yuhan is not watching?
then he's trash. The other thing I wanted to bring up, so going back to like the authenticity aspect, is I don't know if you've dealt with this doing brand partnerships or like when you're talking to a brand, either that's through they're paying you for posting content or it's through like they're offering you product to post on your socials. But a lot of the times, and I've done this, is like compromising your own brand
Mm,
in order to partner with them because they want you to talk a certain way, they want you to post or look a certain way just for exposure, or just so that you can say that you have a relationship with that brand. Um, so I think it's super important to just stick with, you know, who you are and like what your values are as your own person and as your own brand, because it's really easy to get lost in it when you're trying to make money, and when you're trying to
Hmm.
build yourself and build credibility. But yeah, I think some brands actually really value if you stick true to those. So
Yeah,
yeah.
I definitely am not gonna lie, have fallen into the trap of like, chasing the brand and stuff like that. I mean, there were points where I was like pumping out videos for brands like one after the other. And I mean, I'm not like a huge creator. Like, I don't have like hundreds of thousands of whatever. But I think the reason I also swerved into a little bit more makeup, I did really like makeup, but decided that I'm going to do makeup fully, is because I was getting so much partnerships in that brand, like in that niche.
Mm,
Like it was just like all of a sudden just like took off, and I feel like I should, I like keep going with that, but I wasn't like fully happy, and it's very like vain. Like it's very not like what I feel internally. Like I want to talk about like social justice. I want to talk about like creator tips because I have a studio and stuff, and like I want to talk about these things, but it's like as like a beauty person, like that's not like the same vibe.
yeah.
So
Like I'm not saying or hating on anyone that's done this, but like, you know, I've gotten offers to do like teeth whitening partnerships, or like um those coffee exfoliation things that are just obviously not on brand with Simply Tea. So
yeah. I think yeah, for sure. Well, I am committed through this video podcast, whatever the hell this is. Living room chat.
better version of Clubhouse according to Matt Tran.
Yes, through this better version of Clubhouse, what I will say is I'm going to commit to doing what I want, which is like the three things that I mentioned before, and I'll let you guys know how that goes. We had a question. Pabs had a question, which was like pretty important. They said, "How do you handle misogyny and sexualization of you by people on the internet?"
Hmm. Yeah, that's a great question.
Well, as of recently, I started purging. I started deleting like weird accounts and also like really, really old male accounts. I mean, no tea, no shade to like old men, but like if you have no shirt on and like you're like I like it looks like you're trying to, I don't know, like once you see, I have decided that I'm going to purge all those. So I started purging all of those accounts. And even if it takes me back to like 5K, I don't care. I'm doing it every day. I'm going to go and I'm just going to I'm going to get rid of everything that like I see that is like not aligned with my values, and just go from there and start new. I think this is a year of starting new, a year of, like doing things differently. And it's like community over, like just, I don't want to say community, it's the competition, but community over like the numbers or whatever.
Yeah, like you're not chasing scale.
Yeah,
You're community.
scale.
Yeah,
Yeah.
scale.
How do you do that, Tina?
Um, I just either block them or I ignore them. Have you gotten dick pics in your DMs? Like,
Yes.
yes. So I'm lucky that like I've only maybe gotten like two in like my entire Simply Tea life. But yeah, like I normally just decide not to deal with them, like unless they're really, really like harassing me, which I haven't luckily experienced. But um, have you seen those like really creepy like foot accounts where they literally just take girls' photos and then they just like zoom in on their feet or like their
Yeah.
shoulders or like armpits? Like that's so creepy.
Yeah,
But
it's
again,
really creepy.
I haven't seen any of my armpits or feet or shoulders featured in any of those accounts. So
Well,
let's
I
leave it
mean,
there.
low key, I don't think I would know if it was my shoulder, but now that I would, maybe I will now because I have a tattoo on one of them. But yeah, I think what I've gotten a lot of D's for sure, and I think it's like because of that vanity kind of vibe, like as a beauty person, like there's like a lot of like the posing and the, like when I look at my old videos, I'm like, "Bleh, bleh, bleh." Like who is that? Like that's fucking disgusting. Who are you? Like stop it right
Same.
now. But yeah, I think that's like literally why. um I don't know. Danny had a question. Danny said, what advice would you give to someone who wants to start streaming on Twitch or anywhere else?
Hmm.
The platform we're on right now is pretty cool.
Yeah, I
Subtle
mean,
plug, subtle plug. Stage 10, subtle
and
plug.
yeah, Stage 10. Check out Stage 10.
But what advice would you give? Like, I would like to hear, like, are you like hesitant because like it's daunting, or are you hesitant because like you don't think you'll have enough to say? That's my dog. Uh,
Um, so I I often get that question too. And I find that people want everything to be perfect before they get started. They want a whole content plan. They want to make sure they're established on all these platforms. And if they're starting a blog, they want to make sure they buy their domain and that they have their branding and that their name's perfect and all that kind of stuff. But honestly, just get started. Like just do it. Because as you can tell, me and Crystal are still figuring it out, even though even though we may have thought we had it together when we started. And honestly, you're gonna learn so much just getting started. And you're probably gonna change your interests and what you want to post and what you want to talk about throughout the way. So just do it. That would be my advice.
yeah. I think there is the biggest hurdle to actually streaming is your first stream.
Yeah.
After literally, like, okay, if you like go back to all my VODs, and you guys know this because like you have been with me for so long doing all the things, you know that literally every time there's something that goes wrong, like something like mic is not working, like game audio is too low, like some bullshit happens, but like, you know what, hashtag keep comment stream on us, so like that's a little plug. But yeah, like that's literally like shit always goes wrong, and like, you know what,
Yeah.
like whatever, like you just have to deal with it. But like it's okay. What I do is I always tell my friends, like maybe like a five of my friends, I'll just tell them I'm gonna go live at this time. Like, can you come at least like hang out with me for the first hour? Because it does help when you know there's like friends in the chat, even if it's like literally Elisa and like she's like sitting over there, and for the first hours it's just me and Elisa, like it's fine. Because it's just getting used to it, and you don't have to fill the dead air all the time. But also I have a lot of shit to say, so like I never run out of things to say.
Oh,
But
true.
yeah, just just go with it. Just go with whatever, and like just keep like you don't need to have a brand. You don't need to have all these fancy things to get started. You just get started and then see what happens.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, friends don't let friends stream alone. That was our motto, Pabs. Remember? That used to be like a thing. I know. I know. Just do it. Just do it.
Hashtag just do it.
Hashtag just do it. Is there any other questions? Let's look on your thing.
Mine are just,
Doggo.
oh yeah, Crystal's dog is Sage.
Where oh he,
Sage was behind
oh
you
was
at some point.
behind. Um yeah, I think that's there's another question. Do you ever, it's by Josh, do you ever go back and delete old content that doesn't perform or that is not on brand anymore? That's actually a good question. And then we have another question from non-existent. Um Do you ever go back and delete? Oh man, that's a good
I mean,
question.
didn't you just do that to solve the
Yeah,
penthouse?
I did. I did do that. Yep. I post and delete shit all the time. I think though the reason I post and delete shit all the time is not because I'm gonna be like fucking honest and vulnerable that the reason that I do delete it is not quite because like it's not on brand. I think it's just I'm insecure. Like, let's be honest, I'm not fucking deleting it because I don't think I look snatch, bitch. When I posted it, I thought it looked snatch. But like when I like, oh my god, look at me looking snatch, and then like there's like nobody who likes it. I'm like, okay, I don't I guess I'm
Because
not
you're
snatched.
chasing scale.
Yeah, exactly. And I think like I have done less of that now. Like I think definitely before I like was doing more of that. But like now, like I really don't give a rat's booty hole.
Same. I'm in the same way. Like I literally I used to delete stuff all the time. If a picture got less than like 700 likes or 600 likes, like I would archive it or delete it. Same thing on TikTok. Like some TikToks get like 23 views or even less than
Right.
that, and I would delete
Two.
it.
I had
Yeah,
two.
or two views. I've had one before and it just stayed at one. But now to quote Crystal or Salty, I literally don't give a rat's ass.
Yeah.
Um,
Nope.
and it's not fulfilling. It's actually quite toxic, and it has such a negative effect on your mental state when you're constantly looking at numbers, constantly like refreshing Instagram or TikTok to
Oh
see like
my
what
god.
views you're at. Like it's exhausting, and like we have so much more shit to worry about than how many likes we got on a photo. So
Yeah.
honestly, bye.
Yeah, honestly, don't care. I think as of recent, like honestly, don't. I literally was like, should I just like what? I was like, I don't know what to do about this Instagram. Like, I don't like. I don't know. Like, maybe I should just start new and like start a new Instagram. But I have many Instagrams, so I just need to.
Like, can you please list exactly how many Instagram accounts you have active right now?
I
I
don't
think
know.
it's more than 20.
Pabs might know. Pabs, if you're still here, please count them and then let me know. I think Pabs might know. Um, I just I'm yeah, I'm not really in love with my content. I used to so I have a good friend of mine that I used to also work at Cut with. We used to say like you just gotta know how to, I mean not literally, but like you just gotta know how to kill your babies. Like that as in like not kill your actual baby, but like the baby, like your content that you baby, obviously. So like don't like at me anybody, but yeah, literally like you just have to know how to be like, you know what, this content is trash and we're gonna throw it in the trash. It's okay to be that way about your content. It's okay if you spend 2 weeks on a video and then this content is trash and you just fucking throw it in the trash. It's fine, whatever. If it's not valuable, don't do it. And yeah, I gotta take my own motherfucking advice, but you know, that's what it is. Wait, the other question that we had was, in your opinion, what's the best way to put yourself out to other platforms so that your community can grow?
It's a great question. You can
What?
start.
You can start. I don't know. What's the best way to put myself out there so that other perform platforms to other okay. Best way, I think it's video.
Yeah.
110% the best way to, if you are looking for growth, I think the best way is video.
Hmm.
I think if you're doing photos, amazing, whatever. I think like photos are good for like fillers. Like if we're really thinking about curating your content and stuff like that, I think it's fillers. But I also think I'm trying to do a lot of this stuff now, but it's like when I post a photo, when I post a video, I'm trying to give my opinion or expertise in the things that I know. So like I've been focusing on Fleur de Sel, which is like my blog, and figuring out like, hey, like I want to post about like things that I know that I've built my expertise over the last X amount of years doing XYZ, and like sharing that and doing like the how to's, because I think that for me, it provides value to me and value to others. And so I do that in the forms of video. So I guess it's like twofold. One is like provide um, like things of yourself to grow in a way that's valuable, not just like I just want to chase numbers, what Tina said earlier. And then the other way is like the mode to do that would be video.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think that's why TikTok grew so quick because not only was
Mm-hmm.
it purely video based, but also, videos are max like what, a minute, and people's attention span are so short nowadays, and it's so easy to quote unquote doom scroll on TikTok because you're constantly just going through videos and all of a sudden it's been 2 hours and
Right.
you've wasted your life away. But I think live video, basically what we're doing now, is also a really good way to grow just because it's unfiltered and it's more vulnerable because you're not worrying exactly about what you're saying word to word. Like when I edit my videos, I'm editing out all the ums and the
Mm,
uhs, and like when you're live, there's a lot of ums and there's a lot of uhs, but it's fine. And so it's just,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, like when I'm live, it's trash, but like
It's tough.
when I'm live, I'm trash, but it's fine. It's fine. I actually think that while I take this, because I do want to show, you should edit a photo as we're talking right now. And we should show it. You can send me the video. I can like put it up in this situation.
Yeah, I mean, how do I do that?
Just do it right now while I'm talking. Because we have another question. And I'll do the question and you can be editing photos.
Okay.
The post, okay, Linda said the post stats can be overwhelming. The post stats, like after, okay, the post stats can be overwhelming. How do you stay present in what you do when it's often in front of a screen? Okay, first of all, I just want to say, like, it's not like we're celebrities, so like, like this isn't like we're like, how do we stay like present? Like, how do we stay like humble? Like we're humble plenty. Like we're not celebrities. But thank you, Linda. But I think when you're in front of a screen, um, I think I just especially for Twitch, I am always in the present because there's everybody talking and Patrick's like, yes, you're a celebrity, ma'am. I think there's no way to not stay in the present when you are actually like doing Twitch. Like there's no way that you can just be like, okay, like, peace out. I'm going to like play my video games and like not even talk to you, because literally for me, I am here because of the community, and maybe the community is here because like we're all here. So like I don't see this as like, oh, I'm putting on a show and I have to like, get X amount of things because I have a show. Like I'm literally saying that I want you to come hang out with me while I'm on Twitch, and like this is a show for all of us. So like recently, I use this thing. It's called OBS Ninja. It's another awesome tool. But if you're using OBS, you should totally check it out. There's like this thing where you can give someone a QR code and they can join your stream. So like recently, I've been like doing that to like show people's like cats and dogs and stuff like that on my stream. I think you guys saw Gen 42 Joker, who's our squeggy of the day, as 2 days ago, like gave her little like puppy of a sneak preview. And so that's like a cool thing. I think like to stay really in the present, you just have to like literally comes down to community. Like you just have to engage with your community. So I think that's my take on it. How do you stay in the situation? I know you're editing, but
Actually, I'm done editing.
you're already done? Okay,
I'm
send it to
gonna
me.
send it to you right now, but it was quick things, quick things.
Okay, send it to me on Slack
Oh, okay.
because I have Slack up. Also, if you guys have not joined my Discord, Tina, can you please join my Discord?
Yeah, just invite me.
I. What do you mean? I've invited this hoe so many times, and this hoe did not join. I'm gonna put this.
There's a hoe that didn't subscribe to my YouTube channel until yesterday.
But I subscribed.
Sorry, can you repeat Linda's question?
Linda said the post stats can be overwhelming. How do you stay present in what you do when it's often in front of a screen?
Yeah, that's a good question. When am I not in front of a screen though? Whether it's for work or like I'm watching Netflix or I'm on my phone, like I'm constantly in front of I think the only time I'm not in front of a screen is when I'm in the shower, when I'm taking actually no, when I'm taking a poop, I'm in front of a screen.
Definitely Linda, I don't know if we answered your question, but we answered two separate questions.
What I will say is I think it's just taking breaks. I like just don't. So like what I do is after I post, whether it's on TikTok or Instagram, I literally shut off my phone. Like I throw my phone out so I'm not tempted to refresh it or open the app just to check how it's doing. Because that can be pretty unhealthy. Um, so yeah, just like watch a show or something, you know?
I don't know. I never look at stats. I used to, and now like I have not looked at stats for like this over a year. But I have to say, like 2 days ago, this week when I started streaming again on Twitch, I like had OBS up, and it's like a little bit different. So it had like I had like a separate screen where it was showing the chat, and then it had like the numbers of viewers and stuff up there and on the chat and stuff like that. It did freak me out. I'm not gonna lie. And I just like covered it with another browser, so I won't look at it because it's like I don't want to like be mindful of that when I'm actually hanging out with the community, because I think like I want to bring that value into the community, and I don't think you can do that if you're like, oh my god, I gotta like talk more because I have like, like I lost like 4 viewers or some dumb shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
um she a
I don't think
queen.
sending it's not sending on Slack for some reason.
It's trash.
But
um
I am sending it on WhatsApp. Is that okay?
yeah. uh Patrick, wait, not Patrick. Advice, Pap said advice for working with other creators. I guess like right now.
Um,
Trash.
Make sure there's an underlying friendship there before you
Trash.
go further
Make sure it's not trash.
into make sure it's not a trash relationship. Um, yeah, I would say like make sure there's a common interest there. Otherwise it's gonna be pretty hard to partner. But um, yeah, find someone you click with. Find someone that you like, obviously. I mean, I somewhat like salty on
Whatever.
certain days, not all the
Toxic. It's toxic. This toxic relationship.
time. See? Find someone you like. Yeah, that's like number one.
Yeah, it is. Of course, like, yeah, you got to find someone you like. I also think like you have to I've had a lot of like, I mean, y'all know, like I had like the Julisha thing, I had like the Salty Smash, like there was like a lot of creator collaborations long terms that I had. But I think you have to find somebody that like is willing to put in like similar effort as you are, because you can be like best friends and like love all the things, but if you're not willing to actually put in the work, like it's actually really hard to have collaborations, because it's a lot of communication. And like if you don't have that base communication like involved, I don't know if like you can have that. I don't know, that's just like my 2 cents.
And also, I find that it's great partnering with people that you can learn from or that you're inspired from or that can teach you a thing or two also, so that you're not only elevating and constantly learning from like where you are, but also establishing obviously a more deeper relationship with someone that can maybe be your mentor.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, man, for sure. Let me see if I can get this. I was gonna do, let's
Make
see,
sure there's no audio, otherwise.
yeah. No audio. I wanted to do like this like cool thing, but there's like a number in the background, but it's fine. I think it looks good. Okay, so I'm gonna switch it over to you to do this like little tutorial thingy mabob. I'll be in the like a bottom
Audio.
corner. Yeah. Well, I can be in audio too. I mean, as you know, I can be in audio. You can just take this moment. Take the moment.
This 1 minute that I spent editing this picture. You give me
Yeah,
3
take the
seconds
moment.
notice.
Take the moment. Okay. So I'm just like putting together the thing. Okay. All right. Are you ready? this is like her little Snapseed thing that she just did. Also, there's like a bunch of Snapseed tutorials on her YouTube channel, so you should totally go check it out, obviously. You go so fast in this tutorial. I'm looking at it right now. Like, I don't even know you. You can talk in like 5. Like, how are you gonna talk over this? Okay, whatever. Okay,
This is why I'm Sassy Queen. You told me to edit a picture in 2
but is
seconds.
this, how are you
Okay,
gonna? Okay, you know what? Just you do you. Okay, try it.
okay, so this is obviously in Snapseed, and so what I want to show you guys is, so first I quickly edited this and added a grain because I wanted some vintage type of edit. So I did that with the grainy film, and then I decided to add saturation to the grass and the door because it looked a little bit dead with the vintage edit. Wow, this is going really fast. Okay, so double exposure is really cool because it allows you to like essentially Photoshop your picture. So what I want to do is like, okay, this picture is missing myself, so I want to add myself. So that's what I'm doing. So double exposure is really awesome in that sense. And then I realized that I actually didn't do it right because Crystal was actually distracting me on the stream. So then I had to go back into undo, and then I did it again because I was constantly distracted. So when you go back and undo, this is so now I did it right because you have to actually put the opacity at 100% so that you don't look like a ghost. So what I did now is when you go back into undo, you can actually erase the entire background so that eventually I appear in the actual shot. So that's what I'm doing. So obviously I didn't have enough time and I didn't want to like waste your time by looking down as I'm live and in front of a stream. So I didn't like, this isn't like obviously a perfect edit. So here I am erasing, the trash background from before. And what you will see at the end of this in 30 seconds is I am now in the shot and I am now in Hobbiton. Wow, magic. So if you want a more detailed tutorial, you can actually check out, Simply to YouTube because that was a really quick tutorial, but yeah.
Oh my god, I literally am dying laughing. You talk so fast, like I cannot even deal with it right now.
I didn't even realize I was editing that quickly.
Oh, my eyelash is gonna fucking fall off. Hi, NATO. NATO.
Hi, Nato.
Hi, NATO. I'm literally dying. That was so fast. I am just literally
That was
dying.
probably the quickest tutorial I've ever done.
Oh my god. I think we should make that a regular segment. Like how fast? That's a quick NATO said that's a quick travel to New Zealand.
Simply to edit in under a minute. That's
Yes. Under a minute. I cannot do that. There is another question. So Josh says you've included your partners in your content. How do you feel that there's content with your ex on your channel? Does Tina include her partner in content? Oh, like my partner, actual partner. I meant like partnerships. How do I feel? You go first.
Yeah, I do include my partner in some content. He doesn't like it, but he just has to do it.
It whips.
But yes, you know what? That's actually a good question because for some people that start couple channels, where like, do you remember the girlfriend boyfriend prank channel?
Nope.
On YouTube? So they
Trash.
would like film videos of them pranking each other, and they got like millions and millions of subscribers, and then they broke up. So when stuff like that happens, you lose an entire career or your entire your entire YouTube career just because the relationship didn't work out.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I throw him in here and there, but I don't have my content rely on him in case that ever happens because I want this to be me and like for me, and I want it to kind of stay that way.
My ex was like in some of my content, not all of it. Elisa is definitely a big part of like what I do now, but I don't know how I feel. I mean, I don't really feel like it matters that like Brian was part of the content because like he was my husband for like we were together for like almost 10 years. And so like for him to not be in anything, I think is like would be extremely weird. that he wouldn't be in any of my past content. And it is my past. I think like this is the same thing. What I'm saying is like that I'm not a brand, I'm a human. And so like as I grow and as I grow up and differently, like when you if you started, for example, your content and your channel when you're like 17 or 16 to like when you're like my age and like, you know, I mean 21, you know. Y'all know how old I am, but anyway, you're gonna change like significantly. Your career, your perspective is gonna change so much. So I don't really feel weird about it. I think like the thing that does, I think, bother me is like a lot of people think like I left my husband to be a lesbian, but like I've always been bi, and like that relationship that has changed. What I will say is I'll pull the recent interview with Oprah. Whatever happened, I will not comment on, but I think it will hurt their it would hurt his reputation. So I won't say anything about anything, but I think that I don't want to comment on that because that's was between me and him and it's over. We still talk, so like it's obviously amicable. But for me and Elisa, our relationship is like completely separate, and I think that's okay. As it's like what I am is who I am. It's just different. Same but different. Not mean.
Same but different.
Same but different. Okay. I think yeah, it is a complicated issue for sure. And in any case, like I think divorce is complicated, and that's like a whole new thing we can go into, but like that we won't go into today. But anyway, Linda said awesome perspective. Okay, if you want to have more questions, feel free to add a lot of the questions below, and you know, and we'll answer them. In the meanwhile, I think we've been actually live over an hour.
I know. This is supposed to be like a half an hour live.
Yeah. But I normally stream for like 6 hours, so this is like really nothing.
Damn, girl.
Yeah.
Wait.
6 hours.
Honestly, I'm taking up like Yuhan's gaming time right now, so he's probably not impressed.
Sorry, Yuhan. We can play Among Us if you want. But yeah, if we can play Among Us. NATO, yes. I think
You know
it's like
what?
let's see.
We should get your Twitch fans to suggest topics for next week.
Yeah, actually, like, yeah, let me know, like, what are some topics that 6 hours I roll. Yeah, what are some topics that you guys want us to touch on next week? We wanted to like have some people on here too. Like, we had some plans of like having some BIPOC businesses and like highlighting them and talking about their journey, things of that nature. Did you burp?
No, I just farted and it's disgusting.
Oh my god.
Like I'm actually like it's like enveloping me. Like it's okay, yeah. Anyway. TMI.
But yeah. Yeah, I think like yeah, we can definitely let us know like what we should talk about next week. I'm actually going to come back and after this talk through not talk through we're going to play games. So like I'm going to continue streaming until like probably 3 in the morning or 2 in the morning or something like that. So you should play Among Us sometime.
Mm-mm.
It's on your phone. It's so easy.
How about we play something else?
Like what?
Something not
What?
Among Us.
Okay,
I don't
what?
know. You're the game expert. You play. There has to be something that's fine. Fine. I'll play Among Us one time. One time.
One time?
One time.
It's okay. Okay, we're gonna play Among Us. We're gonna start with at the end of each. Okay, have you watched? Okay, I know I keep bringing them up, but like, have you watched the Ghoul Boys?
Mm-mm.
You know, babe, what is that called? The Ghoul Boys. You know? BuzzFeed Unsolved. At the end of their show, they always have a segment where they play a game. And I think we should do the same. It's not a game, but it's like they have like a hot dog saga. That's what they have.
Can't we play like code names or like drawing game?
Okay, we can play drawing games. We can play you know that one drawing game that you do online? We can play that.
Yeah, but like what's a drawing game that we can play that's fun with like 2 people?
No, we can have other people join that are watching.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, so next time we will end with that. Not next time, it's not set up right now for that. Any other things before we also officially wrap?
It up.
Yeah. Anything? I'm actually gonna start. I'll go start streaming on my other thing starting soon on my other thing, and it'll probably take over. But yeah. Anything else? Well, that's it, folks. Peace out. Just kidding. But yeah. Some Josh said your background is absolute fire. I do agree with that too.
Yours or mine? Or
Yours.
both?
With like the blue light, the green light. I like that.
Do you see my ring light too? Which way am I
Yeah, right there. Yeah. Maybe I will put a thing, but I actually had my rainbow thing back there, but because it's not like true neon, it's like from Target. It's like just a giant light. You know what I mean?
Actually, to get both the cactus and the banana up, I had to turn off Yuhan's fish tank. So right now they're like dying of lack of oxygen.
What?
So maybe we should like wrap this up.
Yes,
Before
save
they
the
die.
fishies. Save the fish. Okay. Isn't Jackbox TV have a drawing game? Yes, they do.
Yes, can play Jackbox.
Yes, we can. Fun. Okay, we'll do Jackbox. We'll do Jackbox next time. So next Saturday. Okay. Next Saturday, Jackbox TV. We'll just have her join through her phone, and I can just put her on screen. Yes, thank you, Josh, for the absolute fire. My new lick today, debut. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up. But it's been real. It's been real.
Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hanging with us. This is gonna be a regular occurrence unless we somehow,
get in a fight.
And just
don't do it
anymore.
Want to
hear no more.
That's true.
Yeah. So for more Snapseed editing tutorials or fashion teams, follow me on Simply T.
Yeah, and I follow me on Salty Twitcheroo, and we're gonna go right into my stream after we do the thank you card. So stay on the stream, and then we're gonna play. I think we're gonna start off by we were playing Outlast last, which we don't want to play again because it's fucking scary. But yeah, follow us on all the socials. Mine's are up here. Hers is down there. Over there. Yeah. So follow us on socials, and we'll see you guys next week on Saturday at 6 p.m. PST
and 9 p.m. EST.
Let's go. Okay. Bye.
Peace.
Boost.